Next is the school board spotlight, and Mr. Bounds is in charge of that.
Yes, ma'am. It's always good to be here, and we have two wonderful spotlights for you this evening. For the first, I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Melton to talk about our great D5 LEAD program.
Thank you, Mr. Bounds. Madam Chair, board members, tonight is an exciting night for me to do a special recognition of a group of leaders in our school district. 3 years ago, the instructional department started to redesign what professional development could look like in School District 5. We listened to our teachers, we saw the needs that they had, we really wanted to go deeper rather than wider. Our teachers were accustomed to spending their professional development time in conference-like sessions of 3 or 4 sessions throughout the school year each day that we had professional development. Within those sessions, there was always quality leadership in those sessions, but within those sessions, they didn't have a chance to learn a lot and to work with people that were interested in the same things as them. So we started redesigning what our professional development could look like. The vision caught on thanks to the instructional department, whom I'd like to ask just to stand to be recognized where they are tonight. So instructional department members, if you would please stand so we could recognize you and your work, and please join me in thanking this group of people. This group that's here tonight, plus those that aren't, spent days designing and hours thinking what we could do differently with professional development in School District 5. Obviously, a team of the instruction department couldn't quite reach the needs of over 1,200 teachers across School District 5. So we decided to tap into the great leadership and the intelligence that we have and the commitment and talent that we have in School District 5. So we look next to our teachers. So tonight, I'll be recognizing for you our LEAD D5 professional development facilitators. As I call your names, if you will stay here for us to recognize everyone together collectively, we'll take a group picture after the board has recognized you. And if everyone else would hold your applause until the end, we have 45 teacher leaders to be recognized this evening, which I think is a huge testament to the talent that we have in School District 5. Everyone couldn't be here tonight because obviously the school year is underway, but of those attending, I'll call everyone's name. Allison Babb, Lisa Baker, Nicole Bishop, Renee Bosco, Jessica Bauer, Sarah Bowers, Brooke Bridges, Kimberly Cayley, Michael Carruthers, if you'll all come on up, Kim Cheeseborough, Ashley Cogburn, Kristen Douglas, Jill Downs, Megan Drayton, Angela Durham, Carrie Fisher, Deborah Gaskin, Sharon Giordano, Danielle Hance, Kristen Hill, Monica Holton, Carol Jackson, Niecy Jefferson, Brianna Kendrick, Nancy Kinder, Laurie Lee, Katie Manning, Amy Medlock, Brandy Myers, Tiffany Merle, Ashley O'Neill, Kate Paul, Sarah Poole, Susan Potter, Teresa Randolph, Sandra Ray, Erin Rivers, Katie Roush, Ann Scott, Sharon Shirley, Sally Summerall, Laurie Taylor, Shannon Toole, Julie Wright, and Joe Wright. Board members and community, for you all to know, this group had a presentation we put together to share with administrators across the state of South Carolina. And they've also published an article which will be published through the Palmetto State Administrator through SCASA within the next few weeks. They're not just touching teachers in School District 5, they're touching teachers and students across the state of South Carolina. Please join me in recognizing our LEAD D5 facilitators. For a photograph, Mr. Bounds is going to get you organized, the best way to make it a group.
We're going to take advantage of the bleachers. So if the teacher leaders will please stand in the bleachers and the board members stand in front of you, that will be the best possible picture we can get. Now I'd like to turn it over to our superintendent, Dr. Stephen Hefner, and our board chair, Ms. Hutchison, for a very special award. Turn this your way, sorry.
This evening we want to do a very special recognition for a very special person. If you saw our big newspaper article from about a week ago, then you know that Keith McAllister, who's our Director of New Design and Construction, who has been the person from the district standpoint who's been responsible for our bond referendum projects for the past 6.5 years, officially retires on Wednesday. So 48 hours is all we've got left, but we want Mr. McAllister to come forward and to acknowledge him, thank him for his tremendous work. He's been responsible for overseeing all the referendum projects. He's been our boots on the ground. He's been there fighting for the district, tooth and nail all the way. And now he's not going completely away, but he officially retires. He'll be around to help us with some punch list items at Chapin High, Irmo High, and to finish the project at Chapin Middle. But as you know, I give a coin to people who've done heroic work and done something above and beyond the call of duty, and you have done that over your past 6.5 years with the district, and we're very thankful for you and your service here in Lexington Richland 5.
Keith, it has been a pleasure getting to know you during these past 6.5 years, and I know the other board members feel the same way. What I think of whenever I think of you, it always comes to the phrase, "We do it for the chaps," and that is truly where his heart is doing what is right, getting the schools in good order to make sure that our students have the best learning environment. So I really do appreciate that. You do have a heart of gold, and that means a whole lot. We do have it's not a plaque, a really pretty design presented to Keith McAllister in appreciation for outstanding service to the students and staff of School District 5, 2009 to 2015, and it's presented by the Lexington 5 Administration and Board of Trustees.
Hold the plaque up, sir.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Madam Chair, that concludes the spotlights for this evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bounds.